Hello everyone. I haven't made a video with me talking for a while, so I figured I'd just do a quick little one today and show you guys some of the stuff that I'm making for my craft show that's coming up, because I can't possibly show you everything as I'm making it. So this is just going to be a quick little video so you guys can get some ideas on other things to make. And let's see how I can do this. Okay, so I have been making magnets, and I did post some of them, but here's what I have so far. Let's see if I can get it in screen. And some of these you've seen, some of these you haven't. Let's see if I can get them all. That's really it for the magnets for right now. I want to make a whole bunch of them yet before the first, sorry, I record on my phone, so I have to get my hand in there sometimes. And then I like to make these, and I've never made these on camera. And this is just a 1.5 inch, well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's 1.25 inch in diameter wood ball that I made into a keychain by just drilling a hole and putting a little eyelet in there. And I resin these because they get banged around with keys. But I got all sorts of different patterns. There's that. Not focusing in very well. Nice little orange one. This one I'm not thrilled with, but everybody likes different things, so I try and switch it up a little bit. That's what I got for keychains. And then I make these ornaments, and these are 2 inches. I have a little Christmas tree, so these are nice for my tree. And these are wood balls too that I just screwed and put an eyelet in. So I've got all sorts of different kinds of those too. These are nice for people that don't have the big traditional Christmas tree. Us retiree type people that have just the smaller little things, because all my kids are grown and we still have one living at home, but she just moved back last year and she's moving out again, so we'll be back to our tiny little tree. And then this ring dish that I just made, I just did a video on. These are kind of nice too. I also did a dishwasher dirty and clean sign, but I already mailed that, so I can't show you that. But I'll put a link, let's see. Try and put a link up in the video over here somewhere. Right about there if I could figure out how to do it. And you could click and see that. But that's just some of the ideas that I do. I make these little magnets. Now this is when I make my rocks and I have extra of that Ultra Cal. And this is just a oh, it's a candy mold, or not candy mold. Do I not have it in the drawer anymore? I don't know what I did with it. It's just like a I can't think of it. Pedophore. You know, like those little just pedophores that you would bake. That just a little squares, and that they got them over at Michael's. You can get them at Joann's and that in the baking aisle, and they're the perfect size just to do a little dinky magnet like this. And these are 1.5 inch circles, and it's about the same size. It's a little bit small. Well, it's about the same size, but one's round, one's square. And I also got these. I haven't made any on these yet, but these little hearts that are cute too. They're about the same size too, wood. So I'll probably do a few videos on these. I don't know if I'm ever going to do these ornament ones because these are kind of hard to do. And if you do these, I mean, these are fun to do. They're like my favorite thing to do. You really need to get, this is a pair of forceps, or I don't know, I think they're locking like tweezers, I don't know. We got a whole bunch of these because we have medical issues and they throw these out, so I always ask to get them. And these lock into place. And which is nice because then if you drill a hole and you put an eyelet in, you could set it in a tray. I always set it in a tray. Let's see. Like one of these. And I'll unscrew this eyelet and I'll dot that center one and dot all the way around. And then it gets hard to hold because it's wet. But if you got a pair of these, you just clamp it on and then you can hold it and go all the way around it. And that. And I like these too without the eyelet in it because people like that touch feel of the dots, and you can make them more raised on here so that they really are pronounced, and people just like to hold them. It's a calming thing. So you can make them without these eyelets too, but if you do, you got to do it in stages because you got to let the top dry so you can flip it over and do the bottom and that. But that's just some of the stuff I've been working on and that you guys haven't seen. And I thought I'd just give you a little demo so that if you wanted to make some of that kind of stuff, you could too. So if you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you. And I'd like to thank everybody that is a subscriber. I appreciate you watching my videos and that. And I hope you all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.